So tomorrow I'm gonna make a lasagna. So tonight we have to start the sauce because that has to simmer for hours and hours to give you a good sauce. So this is what we're gonna start right now. Now we're in our heavy pot. We're gonna cover the bottom with olive oil. Add 1 large onion, 2 stalks of celery, and 2 bell peppers. We're gonna sweat that down till the onions start to go clear. My sauces, I love a lot of veggies in. To this, we're going to add a little salt just to help sweat those veggies down. To this, I'm going to add about a cup of blitzed carrots. The carrots are going to help sweeten the sauce. As you can see, the onions are already starting to clear. And we don't need to cook them all the way down right now. Like I said, we're going to let this simmer for hours. Now that they're clearing, I'm going to add a bunch of garlic. Add as much or as little as you like. I'm quite the garlic fan. At this point, we're going to put in mushrooms and get them sauteed in. You may be thinking, well, this doesn't look like a tomato sauce. Well, it will be. To our pretty vegetables, we're going to add 2 cups of red wine. Remember, never cook with the wine you won't drink. You really need to cook with this a long time. You don't want that raw wine flavor in your sauce. I'm going to add 2 cups of beef stock. You're going to let this simmer down and reduce some before we start adding the tomatoes. Veggies have started to soften in our red wine and beef stock. So I'm going to take the hand mixer and give them a little blitz. We just want to break it up just a little bit. Now you can see the texture has changed a lot with that blitzing. So we're going to turn the heat down and start this simmering. Keep scraping your sides down. You don't want stuff burning on the edges. To our veggie mix, I've added 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes and a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Give you a little more texture and everything. See, that sauce is turning red. And we're going to mix this in, let it start simmering, and we're going to add our spices. First, I'm going to add a nice handful of basil. Pull these leaves out, try and keep the stalks out of the sauce. They will break down, but it's easier if you avoid it. I like to give them a little tear. I know a lot of people like to put them in whole. I don't think it matters too much as long as you're using fresh basil. Now when this is cooked down quite a bit is when we're going to add our salt and pepper. You don't know how much the tomatoes and the vegetables have soaked up the salt that you did use, and you want to season it to taste. I'm going to add a tablespoon of your basic Italian seasoning. About a tablespoon of red chili flakes. You gotta have a little bit of spice in it. If you're gonna cook, spend your life tasting. Oh God, that's good already. And it's still got about 4 hours to simmer. There, does that look a little bit more like a sauce to you? Now a little taste. Oh. This is just 2 hours. Another couple of hours, this will be incredible. Now we are on to a seasoning taste. Thicken it up nicely. I've got several hours in this. Now we'll see how everything blends. Excellent. We're going to need quite a bit of pepper. Haven't added any yet. Wanted to see how everything meshed together. We also need quite a bit of salt. And just a little more crushed red pepper. Here we are at the end of 5.5 hours. And our sauce is gorgeous. Just look at that. That is beautiful. And the smell, oh, the whole place smells like the sauce. It's unbelievable. In heaven. Now, I love it just like this. If you like your sauce a little sweeter, feel free to add like a 1/4 cup of Splenda or sugar into it. You want more garlic, put more garlic. You want more wine, put more wine. Just don't put wine at the end. It has to cook off the alcohol and all and get rid of that raw wine flavor in order to make a great sauce. So, I'm not one to demand you do this or demand you do that with the recipe. You do it to your taste. Because your taste is what's going to make it for you. Enjoy.